Hey guys, how's it going? Tim here again for Droid Life, bringing you another video, this time somewhat of an unboxing, more like a unboxing experience, as obviously this is probably what you won't find this in a carrier or retail store when you go pick up your Galaxy S8 or S8 Plus later this week. Definitely not what's going to show up at your doorstep if you pre-order the device. This is sort of marketing stuff that Samsung sends out to members of the media to sort of hype up the launch of the phone, and we greatly appreciate it. Props to Samsung for sending this out to us. But we're going to dive right into it. This is the Unbox Your Phone experience for the Galaxy S8 and Galaxy S8 Plus. I'm going to slide that off and set it down to the side here. Make sure everything's in frame. Obviously, this extremely large box, so keeping it all in the picture is somewhat difficult. But we're going to start here on the left side. Pretty sure it's a panel system. Yep. And over here on the left, not too sure if you can see that well, but it says Infinitely Amazing on the left here. And we have the new Gear VR headset along with the Gear VR controller, the newly launched. Pretty sure Samsung announced all of this at MWC. We don't have one of these in-house, so I'm actually quite excited to give it a go. And yeah, new Gear VR. Got a user manual in there. It's a little tether for the controller, so you don't, you're doing some fishing or something like that. Little VR fishing, you won't lose your controller. On the right side here, oh, it's already falling apart on me. On the right side here, we've got some, looks like Level. Yep, some Level branding right there. Level Bluetooth headphones. And these appear to be a little on-off switch there. These appear to be over-ear, but possibly on-ear. I have large ears, so sometimes if it's an over-ear, it might just be on-ear for me. But we got some Level branding there. Samsung, of course. NFC, Bluetooth, going to go well with the Bluetooth 5.0 inside of the Galaxy S8. And then it looks like we have something hidden inside of here as well. Possibly more Level stuff. Oh no, this is probably, yes, all the goodies you will need for the headphones. So 3.5mm headphone jack stuff to connect to the phone, and obviously micro USB to standard USB charging adapter. So we're going to have to open up both panels here to get to the good stuff. Obviously right here in the middle, we've got the Galaxy S8, not the Galaxy S8 Plus, but just the S8. And there she is, the phone everyone's trying to get their hands on. So let's try and pry it out of here. But we're going to be extremely careful. Oh, it looks like I turned it on. So while that boots, because I know you guys like to see a phone boot up. So while that boots, let's talk about what else is in the box. We've got this. I'm pretty sure this middle panel is what you will find in your standard retail version. Looks like this is a T-Mobile variant. So SIM ejector tool. We've got a charging adapter, obviously adaptive fast charging for all your charging needs. You got a Type-C or a standard sort of USB 2 Type-C adapter. And all right, so the phone is booted, nothing too special. I mean, the phone is gorgeous, but the boot up itself wasn't too special. We've got some AKG headphones. So pretty sure these are not coming along with most US variants of the phone. I may be mistaken, but Samsung said that a pair of AKG headphones would come with all the phones, but then I think we learned in America that that wasn't the case, at least for us. So maybe if you import an international version, you may get these, but I can't say for certain. And then we also, of course, have USB to Type-C, charging adapter. And what fell on the ground were just some headphone adapter ear size changing tips. So right here is the Galaxy S8, the phone everyone wants to get their hands on. We've got a 5.8-inch Infinity QHD Plus display. Of course, these rounded corners is the black model. On the bottom here, USB Type-C, 3.5mm headphone jack, external speaker, mic. On the right side, power button. On the top, you've got your SIM slot as well as expandable storage up to 256 gig. On the left side here, you've got your volume rocker up and down, Bixby hardware dedicated Bixby button. And then on the front, as you can see, no no home button, no fingerprint reader. The home button has been removed, replaced by on-screen keys, but that fingerprint reader has been moved to the back, along with the 12-megapixel dual-pixel camera right there, along with a LED flash. So there's your fingerprint reader if you need it. Galaxy S8 branding. Other specs, of course, include Snapdragon 835 processor, 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of storage, and then also 3,000 milliamp hour battery. Don't believe I mentioned that, but of course, TouchWiz on top of Android 7.0 Nougat. We did a full sort of hands-on with the Galaxy S8 as well as the S8 Plus when Samsung held their event in New York City. So if you want more details, sort of hands-on stuff with the Galaxy S8, be sure to check out that information. But so we now have an S8 in-house, so you can expect to see a lot more coverage, a lot more videos coming, so be sure to check out the site, stay glued to our YouTube channel. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot them down below. We are always here, and until then, we're Droid Life. Peace.